Welcome back everyone to this new lecture on SQL for Data Science tutorial for absolute beginners. So far within this playlist, we have covered almost all the basic topics, and now it is time that we start moving out from the comfort zone and we move towards the intermediate and then advanced topics as well. So let's go ahead and see today's agenda. Today we are going to see that what are set operators, what is union, except, intersect and exclusive union, what is their use and what is the correct way of writing SQL query. And before we move ahead to pgadmin and start writing SQL queries, I want to give you a high level overview for set operators so that you can understand what does it do exactly. For demonstration purpose, let's say we have this table A and table B containing 5 and 8 records respectively, and let's say we want to combine both these tables vertically into one single table, which is table C. This vertical concatenation of two tables into one single table is done with the help of set operators. And within set operators, different operators like union, except, intersect, they all help us to define different kind of condition before applying this concatenation for these two tables. That's all you need to know as a high level overview. Now as we move ahead to pgadmin and start writing SQL queries, the ideas will be more clear to you. For demonstration purpose within this lecture, I have created two different tables, table A and table B, and let's go ahead and see the details for them one by one. So I'll start with table A, select and execute, and table A contains all these values, these 4 records, and it has 4 different columns like student ID, name, gender and score. If you pay attention, then it also contains duplicate value for this member Mike. And now let's see the details for table B. I'll select and hit execute. So table B also contains the same set of columns, which is a condition if you are applying set operators to combine two different tables. Both the tables has to have the same set of columns, and this table also contains 3 records, and it seems like few of them are duplicates from table A. Going forward, we will also see that how can we handle those duplicates. To make a start, let's start with union operator. So all I need to do is within these two queries, I need to add union, and you make sure that the query should not be ending over here. So I'm removing this semicolon. I'll select and execute. Let me tell you what it is doing. From both the tables, table A and table B, it is combining both of them vertically, and then it is making sure that this combined table should not contain any duplicate values. So in simple words, it is combining both the tables and producing only distinct records. In case you don't want to see the distinct records and you want to include the duplicates as well, all you need to do is after this union, you need to include all. If you execute this query, it will show you an output combining both the tables, table A and table B, and this time it will also contain the duplicate values as well. Let's do one thing. In order to take reference for this combined table, we will take a snip of it. So I'm going to open my snipping tool and then I'll take a snip from this combined table. So we have understood how union operator is helping us to combine two different tables. Over here we can see all the values containing the duplicates as well. Once I remove this all, we will be able to see only distinct records, and that is all about union operator. Now let's see what is an except operator then. So over here, since we have a snip of this combined table, and over here this part is coming from table A and this part is coming from table B. Now let's say that you want to fetch only those values from table A that is not there in table B. If you pay attention, then table A contains the record for 3 distinct students, which is Mike, Lily and Hugh, and table B also contains the information for Mike and Hugh, but it does not contain the information of Lily, which means Lily is the only student from table A whose details is not there in table B. And this is where except operator helps us. So let's go ahead and see on SQL how do we use it. So we will keep the syntax as it is, but we will replace union with except, and this is a way of saying that I want all those records from table A that is not included in table B. If we select and hit execute, we should get the record for Lily. There we go. Likewise, if you want to see the records from table B which is not there in table A, you can reverse the query like this and then execute, and you get the details for Eric. If we go by the snip as well, then Eric is the only student over here whose details is not there in table A if you pay attention. And this is how we use except operator. Now let's try to understand what is intersect then. First let's try to understand this logically. Let's say we have these two tables, table A and table B, and both the tables have their respective details. However, there is some data which is common in both the details, which means these student details are there in table A and table B as well. And if we are concerned about this particular data and we want to fetch only those records which is common in both the table, over there the application of intersect operator comes into the picture. The usage is also very simple. Instead of except, we will use intersect. If we execute, we will get to see the details for those students only whose details are common in both the tables. Also, if you pay attention to this snip of the combined table, you will see that Mike is there in both the tables, like over here and here, and Hugh is there in both the tables, here and here. And this is why when we are using the intersect operator, we see the details only for Mike and Hugh. Also, if you want to arrange the output by student ID, all you can do is right over here, you can add order by and then student underscore ID. Select and execute, and there you go. And our last topic is going to be exclusive union. Compared to other topics, it is going to be a bit tricky to understand, so I request for your attention over here. Again, let's try to understand logically that what exclusive union does actually. So we have this combined table from table A and table B, and the only record from table A which is not there in table B is this record for Lily. Likewise, the only record in table B which is not there in table A is this record of Eric. And if we want to combine both these records, over there we will have to use exclusive union, and this is its core function. Now let's try to understand its syntax as well. So over here I am saying give me everything from table A except table B. It should not be there in table B. And again within this subquery I am saying give me everything from table B, but it should not be there in table A. And over here by using union I am combining both these records, which is for Lily and Eric. If you will select and execute it, you will see this output as expected. So that is all for today. Within a very short time we were able to cover the entire topic of set operators in SQL. We have seen what is union, except, intersect, exclusive union operators, what is the correct way of using them, and how can it make our lives easier. That is all for today's lecture. Going forward, we are going to come up with a detailed explanation on SQL joins. So if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, then please consider subscribing and also press the bell icon so that you can get notified every time we are releasing a new tutorial. Thank you very much for your time. See you in the next lecture.